And I was at the lake by myself. And then I had to walk home.
The next thing I know, I'm being laid down at the other end of the property over here. And you can describe it as if you laid down a baby onto the ground. Just like that. And when I looked up, there was a beam on me. And with the beam on me, my brother was in back of me. And he said, "Run!" And I couldn't run. I said, "I can't. The beam's holding me on the ground." And then mental telepathy said, "I'll be done in a minute." In a minute, the light beam went off. I rolled just slightly to my right. I stood up like this. I looked up, I turned around. It was gone.
By the time they picked him up or whatever they did and put him over here, it was 7 minutes.
I did not know Tom Warner. I was older than him. We ran with different crowds. When I met Tom for the first time, I felt an immediate connection to him. It was weird. It was very weird. Because I'd lived here my whole life and I'd never really met him. And now I feel like he's a brother to me.
On September 1st, 1969, I was riding in a horse show.
It was a blistering hot day. I remember that. It was very hot even for that time of year.
The saddle came loose, and I was holding on for dear life, and a few people came in to slow down the horse and stop it.
And I had to run out and grab him.
And at that point, she felt so thankful that I didn't get trampled or something. She said, "You know what, let's go to dinner." And so we got to the diner, and it was running late. It was almost 9 o'clock, and it was almost bedtime. And so they decided to take the bridge, the shortcut home through the Sheffield Bridge.
Now, as we started through the covered bridge, Thomas was in the back seat with Matthew, his younger brother. He loved those little, called fireballs, hot brown things, and he was going to give one to Matthew. And my mother heard that, and she turned around and she said,
That he could choke. Don't give that to him. He's too young. And when she turned around and facing the back of the station wagon, she noticed what looked like a light rising from the banks of the Housatonic River.
and as we exited the bridge, I can remember this like yesterday, there was a light bulb hovering, maybe about 2 stories high. We were amazed. I mean, we'd never seen anything like it. It was glowing.
And then as it rose, it fired these rods of light. Everyone was focused on this thing, but for some reason, my brothers tend to look to the right. My brother saw this orange orb, and it seemed to have this roll to